Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Eric here, guys, with the TRD Squad, bringing you guys a follow-up video, guys, to my machine profile plus my wood card combo video. If you guys haven't seen that, guys, make sure you watch it. It's gonna have the profile on there, plus showcasing you guys the basic one card combo. But today I'm gonna showcase you guys a couple of test hands, maybe two, because this combo honestly is a very long combo. It could easily bore out your opponent as you're doing your combo. And sometimes as you're doing your combo, it feels like you're not doing that much at first until you see what you can do with it afterwards. I'm gonna shuffle up this deck here just a couple more times here, and then we're gonna do a test hand. If you watch my video as well, guys, you're gonna know that this is a going first deck. It's a machine control style deck. Very different from any other machine deck out there in the past because all of them have been just OTK decks. Also, guys, this once again, guys, this deck is just consistent. I mean, very consistent, guys. We draw lots of cards. We play a good amount of disruption so we can use our opponent's turn, guys, preventing them from making a board sometimes as well. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and cut this deck here. I keep misshuffling there. I do apologize about that. Not a good shuffler, honestly, to be honest with you guys. But anyways, let's draw 5 cards here and let's see what we can get into with this one, with these combo videos. Ash Blossom, Overdrive, 2 Ash Blossoms, and a heavy forward. And this is not that bad of a hand. It's still playable, but honestly, 2 Ash Blossoms, 2 heavy forwards, that kind of sucks there. But regardless, guys, you can still do your 1 card combo here. You can activate heavy forward here. Search out your harvester, which will then search out your dozer. So normal summon your harvester, guys, or normal summon it. Its effect will trigger. Go and straighten out my board here real quick. So its effect will trigger, guys, on you add dozer from the hand, I mean from your deck. And like I've heard, this hand doesn't look like much, guys, but we will at least get to draw 2 cards on this turn. So we can still actually draw into more cards that we can use. So we're gonna go and tribute off our harvester here, guys, to summon out our dozer. Its effect will trigger line, especially that one and finish that card from your deck, guys. At this point, you want to go and summon out your trencher. We're going to overlay those 2 cards there to make our River Stormer. We're going to activate River Stormer's effect, guys. Allow you to detach 1 material here to search for your train. I'm going to go this pretty fast, guys. If you watch my 1 card combo, I explain a lot more into detail the combo there. Let's summon out our train there, guys. Link off your Stormer for your Goliath. And then you're going to go ahead and link off both these 2 cards. Now, honestly, that's pretty sloppy here, guys, but the combo is pretty long. So, yeah, summon out your Ancient Gate Ballista, guys. It's gonna search your Ancient Gearbox. Ancient Gearbox will then trigger, allowing you to search for your Tunneler. Special summon out your Tunneler, guys, by trimming off your Ballista there. Link off your Tunneler there for your 2nd copy of Goliath. And at this point, we're gonna go ahead and banish our Trencher to summon out our Dozer. Link off our Dozer, guys, there for our 2nd Goliath. I mean, our 3rd Goliath. Link off both Goliaths, guys, now for a double-headed Anger Knuckle. Now we're going to banish our Tunneler here. Shuffle 5 cards back into the deck, guys. Allow us to draw 2 more cards. Like I said, guys, very long combo here. And hopefully now it'll pay off. Maybe we can draw into some really good cards here. So let's see. We're going to shuffle up our deck, draw 2 cards. Normally, like a Trap Trick or a TT would be really cool right about now. But let's see what we can draw into here. The Dairy Queen and another heavy forward. That really, I mean, the heavy forward kind of sucks, guys. You don't want to play it. But that's fine. With the Dairy Queen, I'll take that any day. What you can do, guys, is go and activate Nuggle's effect. I think it just requires you to send 1 monster from your hand to the graveyard. There's some that 1 level 10 card from your graveyard. So we're gonna go and send you can send your Ancient Gearbox, guys, so you can easily add that card back to your hand on your next turn. So I mean on your opponent's turn. So we'll summon out our train here. That'll trigger Derek Crane. Make our overlay here as well. We're gonna make our overlay here. You want to keep that spot open underneath the Anger Knuckle sometimes, but you don't have to keep it open right now, but I'd like to do it just that's like a good practice, I guess, guys, so I'll never keep it clogged up. Before you pass it to your opponent, detach to 1 material here. Detach your train, guys. That way, during the end phase, train will trigger. And what you want to do is go and add your dozer back to your hand here. Now, guys, what we have is we have 2 heavy forwards, a dozer, overdrive, and an Ash Blossom, 2 Ash Blossom and Joy Springs. Unfortunately, those are only once per turn. Anyways, guys, set your walking overdrive, pass turn to your opponent. Now, during your opponent's turn, guys, what you can easily do is activate Knuckles' effect, guys. You can send Knuckle to the graveyard if you like. Especially summon out your train. You can also send your dozer there because we can easily search it next turn. But if not, you might get Ash there anyways. But anyways, at that point, guys, you can just go ahead and activate your overdrive, target your train, pop it. Then you can special summon out your Citadel from your deck. And so we do have we have 3 decent disruptions here. This wasn't really a good opening here, but you do have your Ash. Use our opponent's turn. You got Overdrive in the graveyard, which is really good. You can also detach 1 material from Derek Crane, making it unaffected by card effects. I mean, from Dora. And since you detach Derek Crane, guys, you can easily pop 1 card on the field. Now, what makes this combo really good, guys, is that, let's say we use our Ash, we use our Citadel to pop itself to get rid of our opponent's field. We did make Super Dora there, guys, unaffected by card effects, so hopefully he survives. He has a defense of 4,000. The only thing that could really take him out would be something like Access Code Talker, or maybe in Crusade Abramax, I think, right? But I know for sure Dragoon cannot get over him at that point. Here's, guys, going into our turn 2. We still have 4 cards in hand. We also have Overdrive in the graveyard. Now, during the end phase, guys, during your opponent's end phase, because the train was sent there that turn, you can add one of your machine cards back to your hand. Yeah, you can just add any machine card back to your hand, guys. You can add your box at this turn. Its effect will trigger or allowing you to add a card with 1500 attack or defense. 1500 attack or defense. I don't know if we have any more. I don't know if Anchor Drill meets that requirement. Yes, actually, you could add your Anchor Drill there, so that's pretty cool. You can add your Anchor Drill. I forgot about Anchor Drill, guys. I'm used to playing online. Usually, I just click on one of the options of the Genghis, guys. But here you go. We got 6 cards in our hand, guys. Now we shuffle up our deck, guys. Let's just pretend like we're gonna go into our turn 2 here. So in our turn 2, guys, we'll draw for turn, and we draw into Machina Redeployment. That's even better there. And we have our graveyard fully set up. We got our overdrive there, guys. So now what you can do is you can activate Machina Redeployment here. We're going to go ahead and discard. You can just discard 1 card in general. So we can discard a heavy forward here because we don't need it. Or we got another one in hand anyways. And you can search for your fortress and your Machina Metal Cruncher. That way you can get that summon there. So you can send your Metal Cruncher to the graveyard, guys. Summon out fortress. Activate your heavy forward here, allowing you to search for a harvester. And at this point, guys, I'm going to go ahead and activate Overdrive in my graveyard. We're going to go ahead and banish it. We're going to shuffle our Tunneler, our Trencher, and our... Well, normally I would have sent Ancient Gearbox to the graveyard somehow, but I can't do that there. We're going to shuffle our Doublehead Anger Knuckle, actually, back into the deck. You would normally want to shuffle your Ancient Gearbox there. We're going to shuffle the Tunneler, the Trencher, Doublehead Anger Knuckle by banishing Machina Overdrive there, guys. And we can draw out 1 more card. Keep in mind, guys, we still have not normal summoned yet. And we draw a Trap Trick there. That's kind of what we needed on our first turn. But guys, we still have all of this in our hand. And honestly, this is honestly really good right here. Change it to attack position there. Normal summon your Anchor Drill, guys. Activates effect to summon out your Harvester. Harvester will allow you to search for a card at this point. What you want to do is go ahead and search for your Trencher because it's just a really good card. And search our Trencher there. Now what you have here, guys, now if you can special summon out your Anchor Drill if you like at this point. I'm sorry, you can special summon out your Dozer by simply just getting rid of your Trencher. That's also really good, but what you can also do, guys, is at this point, just special summon out your Trencher by trimming off your Harvester. Link off your Trencher there, guys, for a Goliath, guys, since we did shuffle that card back into our deck, or all 3 of them. And you can activate River Stormer's effect from your graveyard, guys. You would just simply tribute off Goliath, summon out your Stormer. And at this point, your Goliath will attach itself to its River Stormer guys from its graveyard effect. And you can detach it here. Allowing you to search for just any other card you might possibly need, any machine card you might need, guys. You can start out. You can search out for a second fortress there to make a second fortress if you like. You can search out for if you had another train card in your hand, you can search out for like a Derek Crane or a I already forgot. I kind of blanked out there. You can search for Derek Crane for your Super Bowl Express train there, guys. But we still have all of this in hand. So I'm gonna go and link off my Goliath. Now I'm playing it through on my second turn just to showcase you guys how we can easily LTK our opponent here, right? Summon out your fortress, guys, by by sending your gear, your fortress to the graveyard. Pushing out your fortress, guys. Now at this point, guys, you can go ahead and tribute out your fortress for your Dozer. Do not activate its effect if you don't want to, so that way you're not locked into machine monsters just yet. Activate Anchorage's effect, guys, targeting Dozer. You can make your VFD here at this point, detaching material, guys, and allow you to stop your opponent from activating monster effects or anything like that sort. You can also make your if you want to, you can also make your Earth Slicer there to pop 2 cards on the field. Make your Phantom Fortress, guys, to banish 1 card on the field. And now we got Trencher back in our graveyard still as well. You can go to banish out your Trencher here at this point. Go summon out your Harvester. You've already used his first effect, but not second effect. So now you can target both these 2 cards. They become level 9s. I do believe. Yes, 7, 8, 9. Yes, they become level 9s. And if you want to, guys, you can make your Earth Slicer here as well. You can detach 2 materials here, guys. So we got VFD on board. We got Earth Slicer. Detach 2 materials. Pop 2 cards on your opponent's field, guys. We can activate Calamities as well. Now allowing our opponents to activate, monster effects on their turn. I mean, at all. This is enough right here, guys, just to go ahead and OTK your opponent. Now, if you wanted to go a little bit further, say we hadn't made our Calamities. Let's just say that we made decided to make our other machine monster instead, our Phantom Fortress. We could have done the same thing, guys. We could have popped 2 cards with their Slicer. Detach 1 card here, guys, allowing us to banish 1 card on our opponent's field. And now we have 3 XYZ monsters on the field, guys, so you can easily now at this point, if you need to get rid of more monsters on your opponent's side of the field, you can go to make your fortress there, guys. And his effect reads, I'm going to read his effect says, unaffected by other monster effects except those of XYZ monsters, cannot be destroyed by battle except with XYZ monster. You can target 1 XYZ monster in your graveyard and 1 card your opponent controls. Special from that monster from your graveyard, and if you do, attach that opponent's card to it as material. Also, for the rest of this turn, guys, any damage your opponent takes is halved. So you won't get that OTK, unfortunately. But you can steal one of your opponent's monsters as well, guys. So you can always summon out, like let's say you summon out your Super Dora there, guys. Attach that card to it as material. And if you wanted to at this point, guys, you can also just go ahead and go into your leave. And it just requires 1 rank 10 monster that you can make. You can attack all your opponent's monsters as well, guys. And if not, guys, you can just leave your leave up there. You make them unaffected by card effects. But if not, guys, once again, we still had those 3 XYZ cards on the field before we even went into our fortress there, guys. And this could have easily OTK'd your opponent, guys. I mean, we have over 9,000 attack easily, right? 3,100, guys, plus 2,900. That's 6,000 attack, 9,000. That's 10,000 attack, guys. Easily OTK. We still have our Trap Trick. Our Ash Blossom Joys in Spring, guys. Our graveyard is set up just right for our next turn. This is basically it, guys. I'm not gonna do another test hand for you because I think this was a really good test hand here. If you could not OTK your opponent, once again, man, just set your Trap Trick there. You still have an Ash for your opponent's turn, guys. On your opponent's turn, you can just easily add a TT there. Board wipe your opponent. If you had gone into if you had gone into your Mega Clops, there would be unaffected by card effects, so he would survive that. You could have also made your leave there with one of your opponent's monsters, so you'd have 2 cards on the field unaffected by card effects. That could easily bring you once again your OTK on your second turn if you had to do that, guys. But honestly, I think this was enough to OTK your opponent going second. We had a decent amount of disruptions, right? We had the board wipe plus the Ash Blossom plus the Fortress on field, I believe, guys, which allows to give us 3 disruptions. Anyways, guys, this is it for my test hand video. You want to guess the best ways to learn Yu-Gi-Oh, guys? Just pick up the cards, start playing with it. I think this is a really good solid deck here. It's a very budget, once again, for some of our budget viewers out there. If you want to play Rogue, this is a Rogue deck, and it's just super good so you guys can see what it can do. But anyways, guys, this is it for my test hand video. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Once again, hit that like button down below, guys, if you like what you saw today. Subscribe to my channel, guys, so you can stay in tune with my content. I do have future videos I'm going to be releasing. I'm just kind of starting off right now on YouTube, just making some videos for you guys. But I have Unchained in the making. I got Tenny. I have Shadal's Sync. I got the Synchro Junk deck or whatever it's called, Junk Synchros. Lots of other decks, guys, that I'm working on making. Guys, I'm going to showcase you guys profiles, test hands, things like that, sort of combos as well. But anyways, guys, that's it for it. Comment down below, guys, if I misplayed or maybe you play maybe you play your deck a little bit differently. Let me know down below, guys. If you want to see some other videos as well, let me know down below as well. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll catch you guys on the next.